You guys spamming that looking. So Kid the trailer they came out yesterday. You're supposed to get trailers on like Friday, but apparently it was late because they had some errors. I did copy pasted it at Discord. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, what the hell? She was having a bath. That's when Vicus gets caught. So it feels like when I saw this, Echidna is someone that is like so calm and like, what do you call it? So confident, as if telling Vicus like that was your only lust energy that she had. Vicus's grandma, they say. And this is the first gate. That pattern looks like that Theomine pattern too. Boom. Wow. It's gonna be exciting, boys. Look at that, waifu. Look at that mechanic. So lore-wise, she was the original Legion Commander of Lust. You just gotta do that kissing for that quick time event. You know, speaking of which, you know in Inven, how do you guys feel about her voice line? Cause like some people in Inven didn't like it. And then I thought it was cool because she kind of looks like super confident, graceful woman. But if you look at it here, you know how Vicus is like, what do you call it? She's like super angry, edgy about it, but she's just like super calm about everything. Because if you look at her, we're attacking the shit out of her, and all she does is like she moves very, very like slowly and stuff. I thought it was great. That puts her personality into proper things. So she's like super, I guess like she's super calm on everything. So I think, and the question at the very end is she's just curious to know the adventurer, right? So maybe there's like this conspiracy where she's actually on our side. Who knows? Jailing with grace, boys. You saw this effect in Akatis, right? So maybe you probably have to like stay together for it. And some of these counters are going to be like much slower. But I think his hits are gonna be like super tough. And this one looks exactly like the pattern that Theomine Gate 4 has. So it's either safe here or safe at the plus. He does that. So maybe this is one of his normal patterns. Kind of reused it, I guess. Yeah. The thing I don't like about this raid is red on red. The warning sign's red and his attacks are red. So I think it's gonna be pretty confusing. And if you kind of see, so that's something that's interesting is there's a guy dead here, and then that laser kind of reached over there. So I guess like either it's just a regular pattern that you just have to dodge, and then you just have back safe here too. You just have like a very, very large pattern that you just need to dodge. That's what I'm thinking, which is interesting. And I guess this is one of those patterns where if you mess up on like a major mechanic, he just kills everybody. Because it seems like this seems like a death animation. And this one kind of like G2 where you kind of travel to maybe like the next gate or this is like during like getting to the boss. But there's something below your feet. So it might be like either extension of gate 1 or extension of like gate 2 or something. And you see that Thar over here? Look at that. So look at that. You know what I think is, you know, you can use Star. Or you can, the developer just said you can use other NPCs other than Esther's. And it seems like either if this is not just the animation, maybe you have to use it to dodge it. It's like a mid-raid travel thing. Maybe the raid leader needs to use Star here to block him. Right? Thar is here. And when I saw this echidna for the first time, I hate hexagons, dude. I hate any game that has hexagons in it. And I can't believe this raid is bunch of hexagons. Look at this shit. I hate hexagons. Also, obviously, like, this blue stuff here is probably charging up and it will turn into this red thing and you can't step on it. Maybe she's going to take away, like, you're gonna gain more meter, like Vicus, if you stand on top of it. So maybe it's like, it's either hidden. And this one looks pretty interesting, because out of all the mirrors, this is the only one that's different. Maybe you have to break one that's, like, different from the other. But that sounds so easy, though. There's, like, a flower thing that's on top of your head. It does fill up, like the lust gauge. Alright? And also, at the same time, I think Lostark is following this right booty tech where most of the attacks, the right booty is safe. Like over here, right side's always safe. So she's probably like left-handed again. So these guys are just running away. We got all these flowers. We probably have to run away and break certain things. And these mirrors are probably like you kite, like it's aggro to one people, and then you probably have to aim the mirror to a certain area to shine it, and then maybe like remove the floor, remove a mechanic that she spawns, right? It's like they're all pretty much like, it feels like they're all pretty much kind of seem repetitive. So you got this here, this spot's gonna be generated into flowers. And then this stuff, look how slowly she walks too. She's just, I think she's barely gonna move. That's what I think. But imagine she's standing on a place that's on the red spot and you can't be there. That's gotta be so smoge. So be up to like the range DPS to do it. Yeah, she doesn't move at all. And she just teleports and she just stands still. Look at this. Look how slowly she moves. And this one seems like it's a Zena. Because these are like the guardians. And then if you see it closely, you see a Zena here. Maybe that's the hidden Esther. That's the hidden Esther, maybe. And if you also see here, like when she fires like a sphere, they get locked, they get stunned. I don't know if this is gonna be cleansable, but after that, if you get hit by those orbs, she has follow-up attacks. Like those kind of stuff's gonna be pretty dangerous. And this is probably like either a mechanic or when you fail like a certain mechanic, this is what you probably need to do. Nah, that's how it looks like. And this is probably like the quick time event. I like how is this a gun lesser or a paladin? I can't tell. Is this a gun lesser or a paladin, bro? It looks like a paladin to me. Let's follow those. She's gonna kiss you in the face, man. Yeah, so that was the Echidna raid. Seems pretty interesting. Excited to play it, man. And maybe she'll have like hidden phases and stuff, because it's only 2 gates, so maybe it'll be like 2.5, where the first gate's gonna be pretty quick, and then the second gate she's going to phase in a different stat. Maybe she'll turn into a snake, no one knows. But it is definitely one of those yeah, they make good raids, and they still do make good raids, make it exciting, but we'll see when it actually happens.